Welcome to another edition of our research writing training. And today we're going to be looking at how to prompt AI for research. AI is in vogue, and definitely AI has come to stay. Whether we like it or not, as a researcher, we have to make use of AI to facilitate our work and to make it less hectic, to give us more accuracy. AI has come to stay. I would also like to say that even though we talk about AI, there are ethical side to AI. I would want to say this, that AI is as brilliant as the person behind it, as the person prompting it. So AI on its own cannot achieve anything. AI on its own cannot give you results except you know how to prompt it. And that is what we're going to be looking at here. And we have our outline. The first we have is a basic of AI tools for academic writing, like the ChatGPT, the Grammarly, Quibbot, and a host of them. There are new ones coming up recently, and how to craft effective prompts for research assistants. How do you craft effective prompts for your research assistants? We are also going to be looking at the ethical consideration in AI usage. Ethical consideration in AI usage. There have been a lot of buzz about AI this, AI that, and the rest. So, I want to look at the ethical consideration when it comes to AI usage. Then, the practical aspect, that is hand-on prompt crafting for specific research task, where I'm going to be giving that is the practical session where you're going to be testing your hand on your research. But I have to say this, that you before we have our live classes, our practical class, kindly sign up on ChatGPT, sign up on Grammarly, sign up on Quibbot, sign up on DeepSeek, sign up on Poi.ai, that's Poe.ai, sign up on Perplexity.ai, sign up on Gemini. So these are the ones we are going to be using during our live classes. I'm going to be naming them again. Sign up on ChatGPT, sign up on Grammarly, sign up on Quibbot, sign up on DeepSeek. DeepSeek is DEEP, that just DeepSeek, the way it is, SEEK. Sign up on DeepSeek, sign up on Poi.ai, that is Poe.ai, sign on Perplexity.ai, sign up um on Gemini. Gemini is Gemini. Sign up on this AI sites, because they're going to be very useful when it comes to your research work. Most time when I'm arranging my my references, I either use the Gemini to arrange it, or I use ChatGPT or any other AI, but mostly I use either Gemini or ChatGPT. So let's look at the basic tools, basics of AI tools for academic writing. This is just the overview of AI research tools. We have the ChatGPT. You can summarize articles using ChatGPT. You can generate research ideas using ChatGPT. Most time when I have a research work to do, what I usually do is I take the topic to ChatGPT, tell it to give me an outline for this, for my chapter one, my chapter two, and my chapter three. Then I prompt it to give me specific outline that I want as suit. Or if I have like a manual outline, I put it there and tell it what should I do in each of this section, and it gives me, that is to generate research ideas. Then Grammarly is for refining your grammar and to improve clarity. It is for refining your grammar and to improve clarity. While Cobot is for paraphrasing and restructuring content. I would say Grammarly and Quibbot has been for a very long time. This AI, they have been for a very long time. They are not recent, but ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and the others that I mentioned are just recent, like 3 years ago, 2023 till now. But Grammarly has been, Quibbot has been, and for refining your grammar and your structure to improve clarity, and Quibbot for paraphrasing and restructure content. Recently, Quibbot has also added to their own, that is checking for plagiarism. You can also check for plagiarism on your Grammarly too. Quibbot is also checking for plagiarism and checking for AI percentage too recently. That is some of the things, some of the new um features on Quibbot. We also have our DeepSeek. Same thing, everything dips ChatGPT can, let me not say everything, because each of them have their strength and they have their weakness. I'm more prone to ChatGPT. I know a lot of persons talk about ChatGPT has not been very good, but I enjoy using ChatGPT. The only thing is you just know how to prompt it, and you get the best out of ChatGPT if you use the subscribed version. Although within the subscribed version, so you can also get the best. But for example, when you want to analyze your data, you have to subscribe to get the best out of ChatGPT. Same thing with other of the AI tools. DeepSeek tool, you can use to summarize articles, generate ideas, refine your grammar, improve clarity, everything that other AIs can do, DeepSeek can do, AI can do, Perplexity.ai can do, Gemini too can do. So how do you apply these AI tools in research? You can use them to summarize academic papers. You can also use them to generate structured outlines. You can also use them to enhance your grammar and coherence. Do you also know that you can also use AI to get accuracy of what your supervisor wants you to do? Maybe in the case of you're having multiple corrections from your supervisor and you've tried reaching out to your supervisor, and then you're not still getting the concept, you're not still getting the scope of the correction. Take it to ChatGPT, that thing that your supervisor have typed or said in a voice note or sent as an email. Take it to ChatGPT and ask it to explain it to you. It's going to tell you how to go about it. So that is how you can apply um, AI in research writing. Now let's go over to crafting effective prompts for research assistant. One is, if you're going to craft effective prompts for research assistant, number one is you must be specific. AI, as I said earlier on, is as brilliant as the person behind it. AI on its own cannot achieve anything. So anything you put into AI, that's what it's going to give you back. So you have to learn how to be specific when you are prompting AI. Clearly define your request. Don't use words that are confusing. Then provide context, including, maybe you can include the subject area, the required depth, how you want it to be. You can use clear instructions, summarize in 150 words, write this in 1000 words, write this in 2000 words, extract this in 5000 words. So make it as clear as possible. Let's look at some prompts for research. Let's summarize this journal article in 200 words, highlighting key findings. That is a prompt. Maybe you have uh, a journal and you need the summary of what the journal is, and you're running out of time. Just upload the PDF or the Word documents on your ChatGPT or any other AI that you can upload on. Upload it and tell it summarize this article in 200 words. Highlighting key findings is going to give you straight up. Then generate an outline for a literature review on AI in healthcare. It's going to give you, and it's going to be so coherent, so brilliant, so outstanding, and it's going to give you an edge over others who have not gotten exposure on how to use it. Then you can use it to, you can give it a prompt like, rewrite this paragraph in formal academic style. Maybe you're not too sure of your style of the style you've written, you're not too convenient with it, you feel it's too informal for academics, you can take it up to AI and tell it to rewrite the paragraph for you in a formal academic style. Let me give you my prompt. One prompt that I use that has helped me in research is this. For example, if I am having um a research work on determinants of uptake of childhood immunization in Sokoto State, Nigeria, for example, now and in that, I could tell you to write extensively on the following subheadings below for the research topic: determinants of uptake of childhood immunization in Sokoto State, Nigeria, in 5,000 words. I will tell you to embed each sentence with signal phrases, transition and thought bridge with in-text references from real journals, articles, online sources, and textbook in upper references type. I will also tell you to put the following into consideration: detailed citations, that provide summaries and critical analysis of studies, use of headings, divide sections into smaller subtopics, I mean to say for clarity, incorporate data, incorporate tables, charts or figures summarizing immunization statistics, then critical analysis, compare and contrast studies, highlighting gaps and contradiction. I'm telling you that if you do this, it's going to give you exact. But the only issue is that sometimes some of the references that it's going to give you may not be correct. So how do you go about this? One of the techniques I use is that I go to typeset.io, then I search for articles or journals that are relating to that my my research top I'm sorry, my research topic. And when I get that, I extract those links, attach it to my prompt, and tell it to adhere strictly to this link with this above um prompt that I give. It's going to give me exactly, it's going to extract data from those links I sent, especially on ChatGPT. And it's sweeter when you have the subscribed version. You're going to really enjoy it. But if you don't have the subscribed version and you have a multiple of prompts per day that you can use, on a ChatGPT 4, I think 4.0. So, but after that, if once you exit it in a day, it's going to go to ChatGPT 3. So, but that ChatGPT chat, sorry, that ChatGPT 3 might not be as effective as your ChatGPT 4. So you must take note of this too. So once it's switched over, you might not be able to do a lot of critical thinking as expected any longer. So just try and maybe look for other prompt that can give you, or use it for less critical thinking um kind of assessment or assignment. So I also use, if you notice, I make sure to always put this embed and expand. I can tell you to expand and embed each sentence with signal phrases, transition and thought bridge in simple, easy to read, clear sentences with in-text references still intact and without changing the context of the references. Sometimes I could add in Nigerian language formats. Sometimes I could add in UK language format. Sometimes I could add in US language, depending on the geographical um place I'm carrying out that research on. So to suit the language, it's going to give me that simple, easy to read, clear sentences. You can also add to it that it must be strictly academic format. So that is how to prompt our AI in our or in our practical classes. We're going to be looking at different prompts and how to go about it. So even when you are analyzing data, I'm going to be giving those prompts that you can use to analyze your data. The only thing when you are analyzing data is you have to have your the I mean to say that you're going to have the data that you've extracted, you got from the fieldwork, in either your Excel sheets or your Google Sheets, or on any other spreadsheets that you can export out and also import into ChatGPT for effective analyzing. So moving on, we're going to be looking at ethical consideration in AI usage. Number one is avoid plagiarism and maintain integrity. Do not present AI generated text as original research. Always cross-check facts and citation. Most time, um, the citation it gives, let me not say most times, sometimes, especially if you are using the free version, the citation it gives might be wrong. So you might need to cross check and impute the right citation. Then use AI for assistance, not replacement of critical thinking. Properly cite AI generated content in academic works, when, because there are some academic work I've come across in which they would tell you to declare that if you use AI, declare it. If there are such opportunity and you use AI, kindly declare that you use AI in assistance in assisting you to get that work done. So let's look at our practical. Your activity is you have to test AI generated responses for different research tests. Just test it, check different version, uh, use different AI, and get yourself acclimatized with the one that is best for you based on your prompt and your relation or um what you've gathered from each of the AI, which one you feel is going to be useful to you. Just test it. Then experiment with prompts for summarization, for outline generation, and for academic refinement. So see you in our next class. Thank you.